track Hot from Midnight or something? Yeah. It does. Let's go to Grant. That's what he sang, isn't it, remember?
That goes home.
He was counting, I don't know, whatever that means. Let's go to Grant. He's got the weather for us.
It's a great term, and a track goes hot. It's as good as Gangnam style, that's for sure. What? Gangnam style. I've heard Brett singing that around the hallways of Channel 7 quite a while, and I go to sleep and wake up at 1 AM with that in my head. But thank you, Mike Brett.
Happy to share.
Welcome. How much water does it take to service Sydney? This much. It is enormous. Warragamba Dam. It's the first time we've actually ever been to Sydney's water supply system, mainly because they are locked down. They're heavy security areas these days. They are and have been listed as terrorist targets, so therefore they're no longer tourist attractions as they once were. But we thought we'd come and have a look because they are still fascinating. Particularly when you take into account the size, because after, the population boom of World War I, and then also, the Great Depression, and also the world's longest, or the longest recorded drought in Sydney's history, that really put a huge pressure on Sydney's water supply system, and that's why this was built. Let's have a look at the forecast.
Sunrise weather, brought to you by Claritine. Live like you're allergy-free. Live Claritine Clear.
Cairns, showers and 28, fine and 28 for Townsville, and partly cloudy and 27 for Rockhampton, fine and 26 for the Sunshine Coast, mostly sunny and 27 for Brisbane, Tamworth sunny and 28 degrees, fine and 22 for Orange, Sydney, you're in for a sunny top of 30 degrees today, Canberra fine and 25, sunny and 28 for Albury, sunny and 34 for Mildura, showers and 24 for Warrnambool and Melbourne, a sunny top of 29 degrees is the forecast high today, windy and 20 for Launceston and a possible shower for Hobart at 21. Adelaide, sunny, 28 degrees for you. Fine and 32 for Ceduna, sunny and 35 for Cooper Pedy. Alice Springs, fine and 34. And Darwin, mostly sunny, 34. Western Australia, showers and 16 for Albany. Perth, showers and 20. Partly cloudy and 23 for Geraldton. Broome, sunny and 34. And fine and 30 for Exmouth. It's a lot of concrete. It took a continuous line of workers, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to produce this concrete production line for 7 years. 24/7 for 7 years, and it weighs 3 million tonnes. That's a lot of concrete to hold back a lot of water for one giant city. Tina Harper.
It is amazing. Love stuff like that. Thank you, Grant. 11 minutes past 7 o'clock. 4 sisters at the centre of an international custody dispute are on their way back to Italy this morning after the family court ruled they were to be returned to their father. Now, you might find the pictures we're about to show you distressing. They were dramatic scenes last night as the girls were bundled into a car by federal police. One of the girls tried to escape, but was eventually caught.
You can hear the opinions of the children. They're terrified, they're violently opposed, and now they're being heard.
That's their auntie who went with the girls to Brisbane Airport for the flight to Italy. The family court in Brisbane rejected an appeal by the girls' mother for them to stay in Australia. Joining me now is the solicitor for the girls' father, Paul Donnelly, and Sunrise correspondent Edwina Bartholomew. Edwina, we'll start with you. Harrowing scenes last night as the girls were taken from their mother by federal police.
Yeah, because you can only imagine this was extremely traumatic for these young girls, dragged, literally kicking and screaming by AFP officers from a sunshine time where they'd been staying while their family went to court. They were put one by one in waiting vehicles to come here to Brisbane Airport. They were screaming, crying, shouting at the officers not to hurt them, and all the while their distraught mother chasing after each one of the girls, banging on the windows, screaming, crying, and even as the cars were driven away, trying to grab onto the boot as her daughters disappeared. These four sisters have been through so much. Their parents, who were married for 14 years, separated in 2007.